What is going on, guys? So today we're back, and somebody asked for a box review, so I figure I can pretty easily throw this together. It's not going to be super difficult, and I can kind of talk about like my journey so far. I don't know. I need to see exactly when I started playing this game really quick. I started playing this game in April, so it's been 4 months. So in 4 months, it looks like part of the way through April, so not quite 4 months, but in just under 4 months, this is pretty much everything that I have amassed. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. So as you can see, I do have quite a few characters that I'm still missing. A couple of these I could actually just get if I wanted them from the coin shop right now, like Red Escanor's in there, that Spawn is in there, and I think that's actually it that's in the coin shop. I'm still missing quite a few characters. I'm not going to summon on the Esterosa banner. I've yet to get Deldry. I still need Red King. I don't have that Blue Elizabeth. I don't have Blue Gother. Like, it's really awkward that I don't have some of the units, but I guess it is what it is. These are the remaining SRs that I have. I've promoted pretty much everything out of the rare into SR just for the box CC, and yeah, I don't have much to say about these guys. I probably should work on Jillian just for her passive, but I haven't really messed with her. Kind of a theme that's going to be in this video, as you'll notice, I did waste a lot of resources in the beginning getting certain characters to be promoted and stuff like that, but I've stopped. I don't promote anybody anymore unless I like want to use them for something. So I need to work on Jillian. I need to. Yeah, I think that's probably it. I don't see anything else in the SRs that I would really want to work on. Here are the remaining SSRs that I have. So I've promoted a lot out of the SSR, and I've promoted a lot into the SSR rarity, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much like, I actually just recently started working on Green Helbram for death matches and stuff. I've got Death Pierce there. I have all 3 slime units, actually. I started playing right when the slime collab started, so that's kind of cool, or it was like right before, I think. Ended up pulling all 3 of them somehow, so it's kind of cool that I have them. I still have Jericho and Green King actually just sitting there. I actually have a really cool Jericho team idea that I've been trying to toy with, but it's going to cost a lot of materials to make that happen. And I don't want to make it happen because it's kind of like a gimmick team, and it just exploits the fact that she can do so much crit damage, and then it just basically runs, you know, a lot of things that either boost crit damage or reduce crit resistance on the opposite team. And I just don't want to put the resources into that. Green King, I should probably work on that for Grey Demon, but my brother has a pretty awesome Green King, so I don't really need it. Then we have, you know, just Melascula, which I just got, the Green Deanne, which I actually just got, Blue Gallon, which I used a ton in the beginning of the game, because he was one of the first SSRs that I ever actually got, and using his AoE damaging move was just, it was so clutch, like, early game, in terms of story mode. The 2 slime units, don't care anything about them, don't know anything about them, never watched that anime, don't, just, they're in my box, and they're probably gonna sit there. And the only, you'll see that I have like this trend where I've basically like awakened a lot of different things, but that's just because I didn't want to like waste the materials, so I just started awakening random random shit, those included. As you can see, they're 2-star awakened right now. Then we have Blue Gila, which I should probably actually work on for a better Red Book team when Fort Solgris is around. Blue Fat King, this Bond, this isn't the good one, the one that I would at least want to use if I had him. I need the coin shop Bond, but I don't have him, so we're gonna stick with not playing with Bond. I got the 2 Ellie Hawks there, which I mean, they're okay, I guess. I don't do anything with them. Elaine, I did promote Taizu all the way up here. I do have Hugo, Simon. I just started promoting random things just to get extra box CC, and I had a ton of rare pendants, so I was like, well, I might as well, you know, use them on something. So I just promoted a bunch of people. Ended up getting Kane, and I got his passive unlocked because, you know, deathmatch it actually kind of helps out a lot. Yeah, and then we just have Jude. We've got the Blue Merlin, the Griamore, Gila, and the DN there at the bottom of the SSR. So Now to the big boys. We have the URs. So I guess we're going to start at the bottom here and work our way up like we have been. So basically we just have like the bare minimums, things that I've promoted, but haven't really done much with other than just waste awakening materials on them. The green Meliodas, which this guy was like my number one unit throughout the entire story. And as soon as I got done with the story, I dropped him like it was nothing. It was so easy. Green Elizabeth. I've been working on Guild Thunders, so you'll notice most of the URs. I've done stuff with their affinity. I've gotten at least some stuff unlocked in terms of their uniques and stuff. I don't have everything unlocked for sure. I haven't worked on a lot of these units, but like these all kind of coincide with my main team that I use. So like I use Guild Thunder as a pretty big association, so I wanted to have his affinities maxed out, or his affinities. Yes, his affinities maxed out on each iteration of him. Hauser as well. I also use Hauser a ton, so I wanted his affinities maxed out for all of his units so they can get more cosmetics and weapons and stuff. Then we have the Griamore, which this Griamore is actually 6/6 because I was using it early on. Plus, since he's pretty sure this one's the rare one, right? Yeah. So the rare one, I pretty much maxed him out so that I could use him as an association, but I no longer use him as an association, so he's just kind of there now. The two Jerichos, they were easy to promote, so I just promoted them. Plus, it'll help out with my Jericho gimmick team whenever I get around to that. Green Gother, so I actually wanted to use this as an association, but you know, I just don't have the coin for it yet, so I'm just kind of sitting on those. Then we have Alioni, which I promoted for some reason. I don't exactly remember. Might have been for the guild boss when I was trying to like maximize my points in the guild boss, but he does attack related stats. I don't remember why exactly I promoted him, but he's a UR. Gustav, so I initially started using Gustav a lot for Red Demon. My brother pretty much just advised, hey, he's got a freeze, let's use him. So just generally worked on him for a little while. And then I got Blue Slater, Weinheit, which Blue Slater, I'm pretty sure this one's the one that's 6/6 as well. Yep, he was an association that I pretty much worked on. Weinheit was just a farming unit early on. I promoted this Hendrickson, which I definitely shouldn't have, because he's the SSR, and I was using him as an association for Lilia early on, but definitely figured out that just because it's because it's a like straight up association, I thought that it would be better, but it's definitely not. So Lilia no longer uses that Hendrickson. Plus, I started working on this Hendrickson, and since he's the rare unit, I 6/6'd him pretty easily and started using that. Until then, I figured out that you don't actually need to max out your rare units just because they have an association. You can use other units, which we'll get into here in a minute. Then we have Red Demon Melee. I run Blue Demon Melee, you know, for Pierce comp, so affinity was pretty important for him. That's pretty much the only reason I have him, and also his costumes and stuff. Green Ellie Hawk, it's okay. Red Bond, don't even use them. Green Lilia, Red Helbram. None of these guys are powered up. Pretty much all of this stuff is pretty irrelevant right now. Red Merlin, use it for Red Demon. Twiggo, I actually boosted him for Final Boss Merlin, and haven't done anything with him since. Have all of the AOT collab units. Somehow I ended up getting those as well. SR Aaron, of course, everybody got him. Free 6/6, so he's 6/6. He is also fully awakened as well. The other AOT units, I actually need to awaken Levi. That would actually be pretty nice, but short a few materials on that. Yeah, on both of them. I actually use Levi quite a bit for his like pseudo derriere type of like setup. Basically because he can just crit everything. I use him a lot for like boss battles and stuff. But yeah, he's pretty good. Blue Deanne, Blue Arthur. So I started working on this Arthur as well as an association, but quickly realized that I don't need to work on Arthur just because it just because this is an association doesn't mean that it's the best one to actually put in that association slot. This Slater, it was pretty much the same thing. I had already 6'6 Tim for the association, but no longer use him. And then we have Blue Meliodas, which, you know, you have to UR for the story. Haven't really messed with him since. This Hendrickson, like we were talking about earlier, pretty much maxed him out. Now, for the top 3 rows, pretty much, the top 2 rows plus 2, I use this Red Elizabeth as my main association for Demon Melee. So she's full 6'6", she's level 80, she's max Affinity, max Awakening. She's pretty much like top notch. I'm pretty sure I have just a crappy set of HP defense. Yep. Just to give Blue Demon Melee some better stats. Blue King is fully maxed. I kind of switch my gear around between him and Gother sometimes, so I don't really have like a full set of gear on him. I use him like occasionally, just in random things. He's not like part of my main PvP team, so I don't really like mess with him. Red Gil Thunder. So here's where we're going to kind of come back to the associations. So this Red Gil Thunder and Green Gil Thunder are both fully 6'6", maxed out, max everything, awaken everything. So this one is actually the SSR that I maxed out, and I bought a bunch of his dupe coins to make that happen. The reason that I wanted to do that is because it works really good with Hauser as an association, and I had been using the Green Gil Thunder, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna max out the Red Gil Thunder so that I can have even better stats on Hauser. And then come to find out, it's very, very minimal stat increase, so it's not like that important that I did that. But I already had this Green Gil Thunder completely maxed, and now I have a Red Gil Thunder completely maxed, and I use them both as like my main association units. This Red Arthur just recently actually maxed him out at 6'6". I use him as an association for a lot of random characters, plus I use him for like Merlin and stuff, which is really, really good. Hauser is part of my main team. Pretty much he's interchangeable on a lot of different things that I use. He's good for farming and all kinds of stuff. Recently just got him to 3'6". May actually max him out. He's on sale right now, and I bought that coin, so probably won't max him out until the next time he goes on sale, and by that time I'll probably have some dupes of him, knowing my luck. Green Merlin, she's actually on sale right now, but I don't have anything done with her. She's basically just UR level 80. She's pretty much like, she was a big part of my ungear team for quite a while, but I have since then stopped using her. I just use her for random stuff now. I did actually use her for the Valenti team in Geared recently, so there's that. Blue Demon Melee. I mean, everybody pretty much knows about Blue Demon Melee. I actually have 5 outfits for him. The only one I'm missing is this one, which I don't. Real money's really difficult for me to just buy outfits for, because outfits are kind of like a win more, and I don't care to win more necessarily by paying money. So I probably won't actually end up buying that. But Max Affinities, all the regular, just fully awakened, all that good stuff. He's actually 5'6". Somehow I've been lucky enough to pull him several times, and I have dumped every single coin back into his ulti level, so that's actually pretty cool. I actually have Blue Lilia here, part of the main team. She's only 1'6". I only got her once, and next time there's an OC banner, I will for sure be trying to get more copies of her, because it's pretty freaking phenomenal that she's only 1'6" and still does as good as she does. And then like I actually bought a few things, like I have all of her HP cosmetics, I have almost all of her weapons, and I have almost all of the stuff. I didn't really want to pay real money for those, and I just haven't been around to the Sacred Treasure Shop to actually buy them. But yeah, so there's that. And then we have your boy Escanor. So as you guys saw, I didn't have red Escanor, but I got green Escanor pretty early on in my playthrough, which was actually pretty nice. I'm missing a lot of his stuff because I still haven't bought red Escanor, which I'm waiting for him to probably go on sale before I do that. And at the end of the PvP video, that probably is coming out the same day that this video does. No, it will come out tomorrow. I guess spoilers. I got another copy of him, so he's now 4'6", which is good. But yeah, so Escanor, I mean, he's freaking Escanor. Then we have Valenti. I don't know why she sits at the very top of the list, but I've been using her quite a bit lately, just in terms of like battling up against Pierce comp without Red King is really difficult, so Valenti kind of helps with that. I did actually go through and like set up some decent rare gear for her, max, well, not max resistance rolls, but a ton of good resistant rolls, and yeah, so there you go. That's the full box. I mean, 1.3 mil is pretty good, and I slowly get it up a little bit every day, because usually what I'll do is I'll go through and like I'll just pick like random units. I usually just go who's not awakened, and I'll just go through and I'll just awaken them. Usually I can only go to 2 out of 3 right now, because I'm missing a lot of the 3rd chapter materials, just because I never farm 3rd chapter because I hardly ever use HP sets. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. If there's anything else that you guys want to see, I for sure would love to go through that with you. I mean, I've only been playing the game for 4 months, so I feel like this is pretty good progress. If it's not, I don't care, because it's my progress, not yours. But yeah, so at the end of every video, this is pretty much like tradition for me. I do a summon, and since we're still looking for Red King, I guess we'll do... I don't want to summon on the Estarossa banner. We'll just do a quick like single on the part 2 banner, hoping that we get something good. We're just gonna skip because it's never good. So I'll take that. I guess it's another coin, whatever. But that is actually going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any other suggestions for videos that you want to see, even guides, like, I mean, in the 4 months, I've been, grinding out a ton of stuff, and I mean, I have amassed, a pretty good regimen for like getting gold and keeping gold, stuff like that. I don't know. Just let me know. My brother has most of the guides, and if it's something that I have no idea about, or if I don't think I have enough knowledge about it, I'll probably just link you to his videos. See you later.